1 year ago, the earthquake hit Haiti. 250,000 people died. The world promised to help the Haitians rebuild a new and better country. Yet something happened that day that has left those promises and the future of Haiti hanging in the balance. On January the 12th, the day of the earthquake, the National Penitentiary held 4,500 inmates, powerful gang leaders and hundreds of their foot soldiers, men accused of robbery, kidnapping, and murder. At 10 to 5, they were finishing their evening meal.
Nous avons des secousses. Des secousses avec nous, nous avons des goudou.
Moi-même, parce que c'est un gros boule d'essai qui 4 ans dans la prison, moi-même, on a célébré tout le monde genoux à terre après Jésus.
Jésus, nous avons tout le monde dit Jésus, nous avons Jésus tout parce que c'est Jésus qui a fait miracle.
Regardez-moi 4 comme ça, ils mourent. Pas côté de nous, dans mes temps.
Bala souke, yo di m'pale national tombé.
Terrified prisoners, packed 300 to a cell, tore open the gates with their bare hands. Facing them were the prison guards.
Aux environs de 17 à 20 agents, tout en face barrière, pour 4000 épiques.
Chaque zame au moins 3-4 cartouches. Comment vous faites pour résister à un nombre de 4000 combien de détenus?
As daylight faded, the guards began to panic.
Fait noir, pas rien. Puis c'est cri, tout le monde a crié après les.
Even prisoners crushed by falling masonry managed to crawl free.
Bon Dieu, mettez-moi dehors. Délivrez-moi.
C'est le mort qui va aller. C'est le mort.
The escaped prisoners melted into the slums of the devastated capital. Among them, gangsters who'd once controlled much of Port-au-Prince. Their brutality and political power had turned Haiti into the epitome of a failed state. Now they had a chance to do so again. Mario Androsol, Haiti's police chief. On the day of the earthquake, he narrowly escaped death as his headquarters collapsed. It's 9 months later. A mob has stormed a police station and hacked a policeman to death.
La situation est vraiment chaotique pour le moment. Il y a une psychose de peur qui s'est développée à cause de ces évadés-là qui peuvent à n'importe quel moment faire casser des banques, assassiner des citoyens, kidnapper des gens. Donc ça, justement, peut créer une psychose.
3 years before the earthquake, Androsol had helped lead a bloody military onslaught on the gangs. Backed by UN forces, he put many of their leaders in jail.
Avant le 12, il n'y avait pas de gros problème parce que tous les prisonniers étaient à l'intérieur et tous les kidnappeurs aussi. Donc ça prouve qu'on avait arrêté les bonnes personnes. On avait une certaine accalmie, il n'y avait pas de peur, les gens prenaient les rues. Donc maintenant, on doit tout refaire.
The gangsters who'd escaped from the National Penitentiary discovered new territory to conquer. Improvised camps built by the survivors of the earthquake, wherever they found space.
Pardonnez-moi si je peux un instant me faire vraiment mal. Ce qui m'était arrivé. À chaque fois que je pense à ça, ça me donne vraiment de problème.
Tent by tent, the gangsters took control of the camps.
Et là où je vis encore à Champnas, il y a beaucoup de viols. Beaucoup de viols.
Cassandre Sanville lost her father and her home in the earthquake.
Ces évadés de prison-là ont rentré dans où j'étais. C'était un vendredi, environ les 2 heures du matin. Et puis ma mère s'est réveillée. Ma mère a demandé qu'est-ce qui se passe. Ils disent bon, on n'est pas venu pour toi, madame. On est venu pour la jeune fille. Ces bandits ont commencé à battre ma mère, ma grand-mère, mon petit frère. Et bon, ils m'ont violée. C'était 4 hommes. Ils violent les femmes et même les gars.
Before the earthquake, Cassandre was studying to be an accountant.
Mon rêve, c'était de terminer avec mes études, de travailler. Tout est brisé.
Thousands of earthquake survivors have been raped in the camps. Every month, hundreds more are raped.
Et la police te dit dans le Kimbe bandia, les filles n'a venu l'île.
The police have largely abandoned nearly 1 million Haitians who live in 1,200 tent camps in and around Port-au-Prince.
Comment sécuriser tous ces camps-là? Une casse-tête. Une casse-tête. Dans la mesure où, comme je vous dis, ça n'existait pas, on n'était pas programmé pour gérer ces camps-là, avec tous ces abris provisoires. Et puis avec ces évadés que vous avez là. Donc ils ont quelque part pour se réfugier. Et c'est vrai que nous ne sommes pas beaucoup déjà. On ne peut pas aller dans toutes les tentes.
After the earthquake, international aid focused on the camps. A year on, they have become the gang's new power base. The senior UN official who monitors gang violence is William Gardner.
The tent camps represented virgin territory for the gangs to go and conquer. And what we see now is that in very many cases, the gang leadership is actually spending more time in the camps than in the neighborhoods, because it's in the camps that it is safer for them to be in there than outside.
La Saline, a slum neighborhood near the container port. The police are hunting a heavily armed gang of escaped prisoners. They're supported by 100 UN troops, part of a force of 12,000 peacekeepers from 57 countries. In the decades before the earthquake, Haiti, a country of 10 million people, was already a failing state.
We have to put this country into the context of a nation that has committed collective suicide. And they had institutions and courts and rule of law and ministries and hospitals and schools, and that doesn't exist anymore. If we left, the whole country would just fall apart.
Inspector Jean-Frenel Beauvoir of the Haitian police leads the operation. Beauvoir has brought an informer in heavy disguise. Beauvoir gets the news he's been waiting for. He knows gang leader Jean-Marc Juste, alias Grimaud. He'd arrested him 2 years ago. Grimo escaped in the earthquake. Grimo and his followers have been terrorizing the neighborhood. Beauvoir hopes to find some of the gang's weapons in Grimo's house. The weapons have gone. Grimo insists he's kept out of trouble since escaping from the penitentiary. The police and the UN withdraw, leaving the neighborhood and its people to the gangs. Besides Grimo, the masked informer has pointed out 5 other men, but the names they give aren't on the list of escaped prisoners. The lack of records in Haiti makes it hard to establish anyone's true identity. The men are taken away for questioning. After the earthquake, foreign governments pledged almost $6 billion in aid, inspiring hopes that Haiti could have a fresh start. But those hopes can't be fulfilled while so much of the country remains lawless.
Unless we address the issue of rule of law in Haiti, all the efforts that the international community is doing now on reconstruction, on rebuilding, on development, the UN peacekeeping mission here on the ground, if we do not address the issue of rule of law, everything else will be in vain.
Even before the earthquake, police had few of the photographic and fingerprint records that forces in other countries rely on.
Yeah. Est-ce qu'il matin, est-ce qu'on est tout nègre groupé en dedans? Nègre offensif. Yeah. Est-ce qu'il venu?
An escaped gangster is willing to lead the police to a gang hideout if his sentence is reduced.
At
the heart of almost every police operation is an informer, whose motives are often suspect. From inside the vehicle, the informer begins pointing out people to arrest.
It's not my life.
The main target, an escaped prisoner named Alfred, has vanished. His sister is taken for questioning.